lesson is on the differences between frogs and toads. What we're doing is a Venn diagram. We've done a Venn diagram before. Do you guys remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what a Venn diagram does is it helps us look at the differences and the similarities between things and just the ways that they're the same and the ways that they're different. So this part of the diagram, we can put the things that are for the frog. This part we'll put the things that are just for toads. And the middle part, where they intersect, that's going to be the things that they have in common. If you have something in common with somebody, that's something that is the same. So, for example, Sahaj and I both have black hair. That's something we have in common. Okay? So that part would go in the middle. So this says frog, and this says toad. And you guys can help me with this because we just watched the video. Okay? So I will invite you to put this in the correct place. This says has a white belly. Sahaj, do you know if a frog or toad has a white belly? Frog or toad. Which one?
Frog.
It's actually, do you remember the video? Who remembers?
Both.
Which one had the white belly?
Both.
Raise your hand if you know.
Both.
Lena.
Frog.
It's actually the toad, guys. Yep.
Rainbow and the frog.
All right.
One is just
This one says has a camouflage belly. That was in the video too. Who remembers? Say
toad.
yes. All right. This is a tricky one. Okay. So one of them has a short tongue. One of them has a long tongue. Think about it. Who has the short tongue? Say, Sahaj.
There's a two. Toad.
Actually, it's the frog.
I thought
No, you're right. Sorry. It is the toad. Because the frog has a long tongue because remember it has to catch the flies. Yeah. All right, this is an easy one. Bumpy skin. Lena.
Toad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, toad gets
I'm
it.
gonna mix these up. Okay. Smooth, wet skin. Sit.
Frog.
Yep. Plays dead. Claudia.
Toad.
Both. Very good. So I'm going to put that in the middle. So that's the first one we have in the middle, where the Venn diagram intersects. Cold-blooded. Olivia.
Both.
Yes. Because they are both cold-blooded. Okay. This one says spends 90% of its life in water. So spends most of its time in the water. Is that the frog or is that the toad, Sahasra?
Frog.
Yes, the frog does spend most of its time in the water. Spends 10% of its life in the water. So, which one is that? Jiren?
Toad.
Yeah, because the toad is often out of the water too. This is an easy one. Amphibian. Amanda?
Frog.
They're actually both amphibians. Toads and frogs are both amphibians. Eat insects. Shreya.
Both.
Born in the water. Arush.
Both.
Because what's a characteristic of frogs and toads, of all amphibians? How are they born? Who
In the
remembers?
water.
In the water, but what do they also both do? What do they lay?
Eggs.
Yeah. So the next one is lays eggs, and that is also both. Goes through metamorphosis. Ryan,
Both.
did you just come back?
Yeah.
Okay. And the last one says has a long tongue. Eric. Frog. Yeah.
Yes, two.
Okay.
The most would be called.
All right. So that is our Venn diagram for frog and toad. And that is it.